Right, I've got both the eyes printed out with that red, which I probably won't keep, but both of the eyes are done, so we'll slip those in. The light one which goes in here, wow, that looks... okay, well, it's not terrifying anymore. That one on there. Of course, these will be glued in. That is considerably more scary with the eyes in. I might have to add like an over 18 to purchase this thing on my on my store. This is terrifying. So I just thought I'd mention, because I'm sure you guys could tell that this color is the same as this color. Why wouldn't I just make this all one print instead of being a separate part? The reason for that is so I can have a adaptable model that fits with all the other animatronic sun and moon variants. That way, because this is sun and moon, right? I could potentially just do a sun or just do a moon, and that means I don't have to have completely different models for each individual one, because at the end of the day, this is somewhat modular, and all I have to do is print out it in a different color. Kind of. I mean, the teeth are all going to be different, but the eyes being like this helps considerably.
Really sucks. So, that's really annoying. Turns out, the reference I was using for the thing I was making, this reference is just fan art. It's just a bunch of blibbly blah. And I don't like making stuff like that. I like making stuff that's accurate to the actual developers and what the game developers set out to make. I like making that sort of stuff. And I didn't know, but I was making fan art because I didn't do enough research at the end of the day. So it's not all lost, but the only Eclipse version in game that exists is the ruined version. And of course, mine is not the ruined version, so I'm technically making a completely made up one. But like I just said before, it's a modular model, which means I can still use that model to make other variants that exist. For example, the sun, which the only thing different is just the color of it. So it's not all lost, because I just have to print that thing up in yellow and we're chill. The moon needs the hat. That's the only modeling difference. And it doesn't need the spikes. So we're back on, but we have went back a couple steps. So let's get to printing, I guess. I don't know, man. Come on.